Hello, Southeastern Railways. How are we doing? Hope you can hear me. This is just a test, really, is this? Hello, LSM trains. How are we doing? I'm just testing this, really, to see what comes of it. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Hello, Yorkshire Railway Adventures. How are we doing? All good. Excellent. Everybody's happy. There's a bit of freight due here. It's just whether I can withstand the temperatures. Hello, Johnny. How are we doing? It's a bit chilly, and I've got a coat on, but it is a bit chilly. But, hey, Johnny. Yeah, I'm just out near Preston. There's some freight due. No, I use my phone, but normally I've got it trapped on a bracket, so tonight I just thought I'd try and just do it freehand. It's just an experiment, is this. Hello, Connecticut South RN Railway Productions. How are we doing? Yep, I've done about 500 miles today yourself. I'll fire Johnny. You've been out and about. Southeastern Railways, your birthday in 3 days, so happy birthday if I don't hear from you again. Today's my birthday, Connecticut Southern Productions. Excellent. Happy birthday, Connecticut. You're welcome. Got to be careful where I put the camera here, because obviously we don't want to be getting members of the public in. Oh, we've got a train pulling in anyway. It's 323. So this is going to go into Manchester Airport. Yep. Love the 323s, to be honest. I'm not keen on them myself, but that's just my opinion. Be a little look inside the cab though. You know what I mean? Hello, Vikas Pandey. How are we doing? Is the quality of the picture alright? Because I'm not viewing it on any other device. Normally I'm watching on another device, you know.
It's going where Jake's going.
Are you going to your nana's to get dropped off? So what's the point?
Oh, good. Normally I'm viewing, on my other phone, so I know exactly what the quality's like, but I can't tell you because I've only got one phone in my hand. Good. That's what we like to see. There is a freight train due at about 15 minutes, I think. One came just as I was setting up, just as I was typing in blooming thing to start the stream, and it come through before I had a chance to press a button. Yeah, I'm in the UK at the moment, the United Kingdom. Hello, I can't read your name, but hi-oh, hello. Yep. Yes, I'm in the UK, United Kingdom. Quite a cold United Kingdom, actually. I hope you can hear me all right, because I'm talking really quiet, because there's folk about and I don't want to look a simpleton, you know what I mean? Oh no, I've never been to India before. Yeah, near Preston, Vicus, near Preston. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, double tap the screen for a like. Yeah, it is cold. I've got a coat on. First time this year, first time since sort of winter that I've actually had to put a coat on. Hello Foxy, how are we doing? I don't know what's coming next because I haven't got access to a timetable because I'm holding the phone that I'm reading the comments on. Hello from Cyprus, the Oreps, how are we doing? Why are you up at night? Why not? It's only early. Well, it is night, but it's only early evening. It's not that late. Right, there's something coming through because she's just done an announcement to say that the next train is not stopping. So there's something going to be flying through. Don't know what. Can't be going that fast because that 323's just left. So I'll keep the camera pointing this way. Here it comes, and it sounds like a pendolino. Right, we're fairly popping through. Hello GWRXYZ, how are we doing? Yep, that was a pendolino going to Euston, as they all do going in that direction. I don't know how fast it was going. The line speed here is 110, so I know it weren't going any faster than that. Do I ever stream with others? Other what? No, I'm always on my own. Always on my own. It's the first time I've ever done this. Holding phone freehand. Usually I clamp it to something, but if I clamp it to something, I can't spin it, to point it in the right direction and whatever's coming, so. Hello, Train Builder 8446. Still the same YouTuber. Good evening. How are we doing? Don't forget, like and subscribe. Double tap the screen. You in Spain? No, I'm not in Spain. I'm in the UK, the United Kingdom. What do you think about Trump's? I don't know. I'm not doing any. Not talking political stuff at the moment. Not interested. Whatever people do, they do. Visit India one day, maybe. You never know, do you? You never know what's around the corner. must be late at night.
To arrive at platform 2 is the 2138 Northern service to Liverpool Light Street. Calling at Exton Barshall Lane, Wigan Northwestern, St Helens Central, Highton, Road, Broad Green, Wavertree Technology Park, Edgehill, and
Yeah, I'm near Preston.
Light Street. This train forms 4 carriages. The next train to arrive at platform 2 is the 21.
Yep, there's green lights everywhere at the moment. On every light's on green at the moment. I don't know if you heard that announcement, but that's the next train in on platform 2. Hello, William Fletcher, how are we doing? Hello, Himanshu Sharma, how are we doing? Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, double tap the screen to like if you want. I don't know how long I'll stand it here, it just depends how cold it gets. Yeah, I'm in near Preston. Yeah. Well, yeah, I believe you do, but I've never earned a penny. It costs me every time I do one of these live streams. It costs me because I have to drive to the location. You know what I mean? But I've never got a penny out of it like yet. You know. Yeah, you get to a certain point, and you have what they call a membership, which people pay 99p a month for, and then you shout out their name and all that, and make videos for members only. Only members can view and all that lot. And I think you get something for adverts as well on you. I don't really know how it works yet. I've not got into it, but the Shinkansen is coming to India. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. Something made by the same firm, perhaps. But unfortunately, India's network's got a good way off being able to handle the Shinkansen. Yeah, I'm in the UK, Q&A Productions. Yeah, Class 47 Clag, yep. I know for a fact there's a freight train due. There's quite a few freight trains due in a short spell, if my memory serves me right. I did look at timetable and some are coming now, but that's on the other track. That's going to be a 331, I think, going to Liverpool. But anyway, something to look at, isn't it? Yep, in the UK Q&A. Got you, yep. I'll zoom across the platform for you when it comes in, but it's going to be a 331. There it is, I think. Yep. And that's stopping to let people off and let people on. And that's going to Liverpool Lime Street. You know what I mean? Don't forget, like and subscribe. It makes it worthwhile. Stood here in the cold, entertaining. Yeah, these are the local trains, correct. Crossville Network, how are we doing? Yeah, they are. They're local ones, correct. And off it goes. Hello, Narindas, how are we doing? Okay, LSM trains, I'll catch you later. Yeah, it is, probably is the largest railway. There's no argument about that. Indian Railways is a magnificent thing. Only I don't think it's top. I don't think it's top at table though for health and safety.
Stand well away from the edge of platform 3. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop at
Right, we've got another quick train coming through now. I don't know what it is. But we just had the warning. Here it comes. Yeah, it is. It's ridiculously expensive. Like I said the other day, I just had a curiosity, looked how much it had cost me to get to Glasgow and back on the day, and it was £211. Crikey, I could have got a flight for probably half that price. You know, what are you going to do? Get on a plane and be there in no time, or spend all that time? I think the next train is going to be a Cross 37 test train, right? Yeah, it is very expensive to travel on the train. Yeah, problem with signal boxes, it only shows passenger. Platform 1, non-stopper. What the hell's that? It's going to be a freight, I think, but it's on platform 1, which is a bit of a downer. See if I can get a zoom on it. Just a slight bit of zoom. Yeah, I can believe it. Gaming Toxic, hello, how are we doing? Gaming Toxic said, hi, Vikas Pandey, bye-bye, sir, good night, see you later, Vikas. Nick VR, the train spotter, hello there, how are we doing? Nick VR. No, I'm not an employee of the UK Railway. That freight train was slightly early. Hello, that train guy 66. How are we doing? I'm a huge fan. That's excellent. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything, and it makes it worthwhile. I've got another fast train coming through. Platform 4, which is the one that right next to me. But correct, GWR. No, trying Southend East is a bit too far for me. I don't know what's coming here, but here you are. Another Pendolino. Hello, dear ex-players. How are we doing? Let's go high speed. Cross-country spotter. Hello there. How are we doing? I don't know what's due for the next minute or two. I'm good, thanks. Excellent. Yeah, it's fine, thanks. Hello, Kevin.
No, but as soon as I got there.
Not Lucy that I showed you.
Yeah, I'm near Preston, cross country. Unfortunately, no trains here, but always like them when they're back in UK. Right, okay, Neo Rex. I'm struggling to read people's. I'm used to reading on my other phone while I'm filming. Neo Reps, how we doing? Cross country spotter, how we doing? I think I've said hello to Kevin once, but I'll say hello again. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Double tap your screen, makes it worthwhile, and it don't cost you a penny. That train guy. Yeah, you don't see any Voyagers up here. None at hardly any. Very few and far between. Nigel Gresley, excellent. Hello from Northern Scotland. Hello, D-Rex. How's life in Northern Scotland?
The next train to arrive at platform 2 is the 2154 Northern service to Manchester Airport. Calling at Berkshire Parkway, Shoreham, Atherton, Blackrock, Orange Parkway, Gloucester, Bolton, Suffolk Crescent, Greenford, Manchester Oxford Road, Manchester Piccadilly and Manchester Airport. This train is formed of 6 carriages.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't see any Voyagers up here. Yeah, my days. Train builder 44.8. Yeah, my day's been fine today. It's been raining pretty much most of the day today, so I've hardly been out. Excellent, D-Rex. Yeah, I'm just behind the wall. But I am going to move down a bit in a minute and sit on the wall. Just to get a bit nearer. The problem is, you see, when a train pulls up and you sit on the wall, you get people going on and off and on, and you don't want to be pointing a camera at folk, you know. Yes. No problem, D-Rex. Something else coming. Another Pendolino. Hello, Bob. Bob. Yep, how are we doing? Yeah, fairly trapping through with that bugger then. Line speed on that track's only 90. That seemed like more than 90 mile an hour to me, did that. But anyway, what do I know? It was certainly rocketing along, whatever it were doing. I'm glad I don't wear a toupee, or else it'd have been off. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Yeah, I think the freight trains are more interesting to look at, and there's no doubt about it. And we've got something coming in here, but I think it's just going to be a good old 323, boring as hell, but there you go. And there it is, going to Manchester Airport. That's going to stop, is that? Excellent. By the way, you should come and visit the Keith and Jufftown Railway Armour Ticket Inspector. Excellent. Not many people getting off these trains. I wonder how the hell these trains at this time of night make any money, because I mean, it looks pretty empty to me, does that train? I'm not north. I am not from the north, so that's quite special for me. Excellent. I don't know how you can hear my voice. Can you hear my voice all right? Because I'm talking pretty quiet and I don't look like too much of a fool. Normally I have my microphones with me, but I can't, because I'm doing a bit of a freehand affair tonight. You know, because I'm not staying here for long. Simply because it's not right warm. And obviously it gets a bit later on and you get all clowns coming out at pubs because this staggering around and God knows what. There goes the 331. Sorry, the 323. Loud and clear, thank you, Neo Reps. Yeah, I'm just near Preston. MB Rex. Don't keep asking me location, exact location. Because there's a lot of idiots on YouTube, if you get me drift. Hello, Ranjav, how are we doing? Class 323 double, yeah, they always are doubles, the 323. And so are the 331s, they're always in doubles. The only ones that sometimes come as singles are the 195s, but they don't stop here. Tend to, you know, the Windermere and Barrow and Furness ones, I don't think they stop here. In fact, there's no passenger services stopping here for a bit now. Next thing through here will be hello, Raghav, what are you doing here? Haunted place. Yeah, it is haunted. Well, it is now. I'm going to be making my own channel soon. I will come sub to sub you first. Got you. I understand, D-Rex, no problem. Your third place, and Nick, we are correct. Neo Reps, Barrow, my hometown, yeah, Barrow and Furness, yeah. Well, their trains tend not to stop here. It's usually a 195, but it usually goes straight through. I don't know what's next here, because I can't look at timetable, because I'm on the same phone. I know what passenger trains are coming, but I'm pretty sure there's a Scottish freight coming through shortly. Don't forget, like and subscribe. You know, and it makes it worthwhile. Hello, I've seen Shafal. Sorry if I've got your name wrong. 2 reasons, because I can't see my screen as well, and secondly, I haven't got my right glasses on. I've got my driving glasses on. Hello. Oh, that train guy, Nick Bure, yep. What's next? I don't know. Normally I look on real-time trains, but as I said, I can't. We've got another non-stop train coming through, but I don't know what it is, and it's on the farthest platform. I hope it's not freight. They're not going to send all freight through on far platform. There's something coming. And here it comes, whatever it is. Hello, train spotter Carl, how are we doing? Don't know what this is. Second double header of Class 90s. See, if I go down onto the platform, you won't get the same view of that platform 1 and 2. That's the problem. Hello, the long journey. How are we doing? How's it going? Hello, GWRXYZ. Hello, Nick. Hello, Jeanette. How are we doing? How's it going, Jeanette? I'm just trying a different thing here, and it's called Stand in the Cold and Freeze Yourself to Death stream. Hello, Chris. How are we doing? Class 90 DH scored 1 for 8, yeah. Pockner, you better watch the muggers. They want your lot, yeah. Thanks for that. There's always one upbeat person, isn't there? I am in the UK, Chris Martin. Sending you warm vibes, Nick Neoreps, thank you. I'm not so bad because my car's only like 20 foot away from where I am. So I could soon bid a hasty retreat. And also I've got me... no, it's not that cold, Chris, to be honest with you. It's actually fairly mild. It's about 14 degrees at the moment, so it's not bad, but I've got a coat on. Hello, Turf 60. Yeah, we're near Preston. Hello, Train Spotting TV, Alex. Is this Stevenage? No, nowhere near Stevenage, near Preston. If I get a £5 tip on the KDR, I can super chat it to you. Yeah, I've got super chat now, yeah. The long journey. This is Germany. Excellent long journey. Welcome from Welcome to somebody from Germany. I'm in the UK. Chris Martin, we have almost the exact same weather here in New York, yeah. It's been drizzly and damp most of the day here. It were fine this morning. Then it rained like hell this afternoon, and it looked like it was going to be thunder and lightning, but it didn't. And then it's fined up again. Hello, Thanos. How are we doing? Yeah, thunder. I think there's a lot of it about. Hello, Zach Hemmering. How are we doing? Hello. That's my first ever super chat I've just got. Cheers, Chris. I've never had a super chat before. Yeah. Train Spotter Carl, I saw a YouTube short and I saw ScotRail 156. Well, that I'll tell you about that. That had been from that. No, it's nowhere near my bedtime, Harley. How are we doing? There's something coming, and I forgot. I didn't hear what platform she said. She just said stand well clear. I never heard what platform she said. So if I move camera abruptly, you'll know why. Hello, Rail Heart. How we doing? Hello, Harley. Hello, Abraham or Roblox. Hello, Sydney Train firmware. Double tap the screen. That's it, Chris. Thanks for the super chat. That train guy. Thank you. Sydney Train filmers. Excellent. How are we doing? William Stevens. When is it though? There is no last train. They're all night. There we go, another double header Class 90s. Way up. Something else coming. Hey, I've got a new member. Jeanette, thank you. Hello, Kim Olson, how are we doing? Hello again, Nick Rioi. Hello, William Stevens. Yeah, I'm near Preston, William Stevens. Yeah, correct, Harley. Turf 60. Not hanging around. William Stevens, hey up, yeah. Cheers, Jeanette. I'm getting super chatted to death. Kim Olson, and I don't even like trains. Yeah. Where are you from? Yeah, I'm in the UK. Zach Hemmering. Correct, you're right, Jeanette. No, I had a look for it earlier on, but I didn't know. I couldn't find it, Harley. Where do I need to look? I did have a look. I was typing in class 66 in the creators hub and all that business. Hello, The Long Journey. How are we doing? Yeah, I'm near Preston. Hello, Sydney train filmers. I used to love the UK trains. Search up EWS. All right, EWS 66. Right, I were typing in class 66, 66. IB Rail 66. I was trying everything, but I didn't type in EWS. And scroll through using when you scroll across in it with the I buttons or whatever they are. Yeah, it's quite amusing really, because no, correct, Jeanette. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be looking for that tonight when I get home, Harley. No fear. Like I said, when you sent me, when you commented earlier on, what is it? What we're gonna say? I went looking for it, but I couldn't find it. But now I know what I'm to type in. I'll find it straight away this time, and I'll give it a run. Can somebody else review that message, whatever it is? The time here is 10:05 p.m. 10:05 p.m. or 22:05 in 24-hour clock. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Double tap the screen. Correct. You're right there. Splodger, 25,000 volts. Correct. There they are. The old 25,000 volts. I think they're AC as well, but I won't be 100% sure. Yeah, they are AC because the only DC ones used to be on the Woodhead line, I think. Yeah, near Preston, Zach. The Long Journey. I'm a big railway fan. Excellent. Like I say, I won't be here that long, but I think there's God, I wish I had access to real-time trains, I'll tell you, but no, I'm on the West Coast Railway, West Coast Main Line. Excellent, another member. Thank you, Chris. Got 2 members, excellent. I'm excellent, train boy. Excellent, and amazingly enough, it's not started raining. But it isn't forecast to. I did check before I left the house. I thought, I ain't coming down here if it starts raining. Cheers, Chris. Does it charge me £1 straight away? I don't know, Carly. I've no idea. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some slightly different videos, still train related, but just slightly different, and I'm going to just have them as like members only videos, but they won't be, or members first videos. I'll think of something. Class 45 picked someone from Swallow with Class 40 BR Green. Excellent. Train spotter Kyle. Hello, OK Cooper. How we doing? We're doing mighty damn fine. Sorry, CKC Cooper. I've got my wrong glasses on, so I'm having a bit of a battle with chat. I usually swap them, you see. But I've got the wrong ones on. I usually have bifocals and I've not got them on, so I can see everything at a distance. But stuff close up, I'm having a battle with. Have I seen the class? Well, I have seen the Class 350. We don't get them up here. But I saw some the other week when I was at Crewe. Yeah, I can't speak while that tannoy is going. Can you hear the tannoy?
This train is formed of 3 carriages. The next train to arrive at platform 1 is the 2213
Excellent.
service to platform 4.
I'll have a 6 roadblocks. Platform 3 for the 2307 RB Rail 2 Central. Nick VR, the train spotter. Guys, I checked Google Maps and it's... Okay. Well done, Nick VR. I'm sure I said earlier on in chat, don't keep asking me where I am, because it's not a good thing to say we are on YouTube at this time of night, but there you go. Right, I was just wondering if she were blasting out at top of me, the tannoy. Yeah, I'm near Preston, the long journey. Yeah, but it's you know, I won't say it because of that, because you don't want people who are watching on YouTube. You could get some idiots watching you on YouTube. Oh, forget it, but you know what I mean. Anyway, it's not a matter. When is the train? I don't know, Hamad or Roblox, but there'll be one soon since Sydney train films. It's early in the morning here. Oh, it will be in Sydney, yeah, definitely. What is it, about 8 o'clock?
No, I thought you'd gone. You're right.
Right. What do you think of the new TS? Oh, I've ordered it. I've pre-booked it already. Pre-booked it. Yeah. Voyages that are in train Sims World 6. Yeah, I've ordered it. I've pre-ordered it already. I did it today because if you pre-order it, you get it 5 days earlier. Not that I'm that desperate, but you know, you do get it 5 days earlier if you pre-order. Three, 2, 3, yeah, it is a 3, 2, 3. Connect train. Yeah, it's a local train. It only comes from Liverpool. This one's come from Liverpool to Blackpool. Hello, Swanima S. Singh. How are we doing? Yeah. Transporter Carl. The 323s, yeah. They're a bit, they look a bit old to me, do the 323s. Hello, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, how are we doing? Splodgy, I don't think I'll be here that long for it sleeper. It don't come through until 20 to 1. I ain't standing here till 20 to 1. You know what I mean? No, it's too late. If it came a bit earlier, I'd do it, but it doesn't arrive through here, I think, until about 20 to 1. Well, I ain't staying here that long. I'm going to stay here and probably another 20 minutes or so. I wish somebody else could look at real-time trains and tell me there is more freight to come, but I can't access it. God, I wish I'd brought my other phone with me now, so I could be looking at one phone and the other, you know what I mean? But okay, see you later, Sydney trains. See you later, Sydney. Hello, Rick Conway. How are we doing? Conway? Splodger. What keys they use? What do you mean, keys? Explain yourself a bit. Keys. Keys for what? Enlighten me. I'm a little lost. Show us the rails. The rails are right in front of you. You can't see the rails. There they are, right in front of you. Oh, there they are. Look, rails. 22:31. Cheers, Harley. I knew there were more freight to come because this is when it gets a bit freight silly here. Ryanair planes, yeah. Hello, Sunil Gangwami. How are we doing? It's all quiet on the Western Front at the moment. All quiet. Next time I come here, Harley, I'll fetch you with me. And we'll do a big stint. And then if any idiots come, we can have a ruckus. Safety in numbers. You're not too bad, actually. You're absolutely... There's so many cameras on this station, it's unbelievable. You know, the right look. They're everywhere. This could got a non-stopper coming. Don't know what it is. It's either going to be freight or Pendolino. Splodger. The rails are there. Hang on. This is just for Splodger. This. There you go. There you go. That's for Splodger.
Stand well away from the edge of platform 4. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop at this station.
Tesco train. Excellent. Every little helps. You're right there, Kyle. Well, it's not special, but it's a freight train. It's not coming so quick. I know it's coming from that direction if it's on platform 4, so I'm pointing camera right way. What's the best shop in Wakey? Tesco's? Well, my good. How are we doing? Well, my good. Hello there. Caden C. Oh, I've been to Crewe, Caden. Been there, and I will be going again. I was there about 2 weeks ago, streaming from Crewe. TWF60, I'm not a train buff, I know the rail's excellent. The long journey, I guess this must be a wider gauge track. Well, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the exact width, I think it's 4'9", I think, but it's a full-size track, whatever you want to call it. Here it comes, whatever it is. Don't know what engine it's going to be, or engines. Hello, James Smith. Excellent, correct, James Smith, you've got it. James Smith's the man. And it's coming slowly. Is this presumably a freight? I can see the headlights off it, but it's coming very slowly. It is a bullhead rail, correct? Splodger. I don't know, it's very slow, whatever it is. Christ, I don't know what colour signal is. I can't see the signal behind me. It might be on yellow, or potentially on... Well, there's nothing been through on this line for a bit, has there? So there's no reason why it should be on a yellow. But here it comes, slowly. It's quiet, whatever it is. Correct. Class 88, Tesco. Hello, Rowan Parsons, how we doing? And we've got another 323 across the way. Hello, Rowan Parsons, how are we doing? Hello, GameX, how are we doing? Hello, Mark Carter, how are we doing?
Chidlton, Brandon, Poynton, Adlington, Thesbury and Macclesfield. This train is formed of 6 carriages. The next train to arrive at platform 4 is the 22:27 Northern service to Macclesfield.
This is an unusual one. Northern service to Macclesfield. I've never ever heard of one of them running. That's a reduced service or something. It's weird. Train going to Macclesfield. A lot of Tesco, correct. A lot of Tesco cargo. Hell of a lot. I bet I wouldn't be surprised, if them were empties. Because there's loads of them go up during the day. So there's a good chance, I bet they'd possibly be empty. I don't know. I heard Macclesfield. Yeah, it is Macclesfield. Unusual that. I've never seen on the timetable a train going to Macclesfield. Yeah, next time I come here, Arlie, we'll look at timetable and stay a bit longer, and you can come along. Yeah, it's going to be a DMU, that's for sure. Well, I don't know if it's actually a DMU or what, but it's due in 2 minutes, whatever it is. It says on timetable there on board. I don't know if you can see that. You can't read it, can you? But it's something that's obviously had part of its journey rerouted or something, because I've looked at the timetable for here for the last sort of 2 years, 2 or 3 years, and I've never seen a train ever going to Macclesfield. Never. So it's a change of route for some reason. Here it comes, and it's a 331. And it does say Macclesfield on front. Is there anybody on it? It's unusual for a train to be going to Macclesfield. Yeah. All right. Just ask guide then. This is not even a timetable, is this?
You getting on? On this one? What? Looking on this one?
Hello, AC, how we doing? no idea. I asked the guide and he said, well, I don't know if you heard it, he just says it's the first time he's done work to train up here, so he didn't know himself. Where in the world is this at night? The project, yeah, near Preston. Yeah. And when I said to him it's not on timetable, he just ignored me. I thought, sod you. He didn't respond. England, yes, the project. We're in England, yes. Thunderstrike. What class was that? It was a class 331. Excellent. Excellent, Harley. What's next here, Harley? When's the next freight train here? Just give us a time check on that one, Harley. Make it Maha. 10:31. Guy just walked past me, then he looked like he was well trolleyed. Thought he was going to create, but anyway, he didn't. He staggered past. Do you get to see the yeah, well, there's been one through today, actually. The Midland Pullman came through here today. At what time were it? It were 3:30 this afternoon, it were. Came through here. Dundee to Crewe. The Midland Pullman, Dundee to Crewe it were. It's been doing a few tours up Scotland and what have you, and it were empty, coming back, just going back to its home locomotive services, and it came through here at 3:30, and I were going to come out, but I looked out window and saw it and I thought, forget it. And I've seen it hundreds of times, that Midland Pullman. Don't forget, like and subscribe. It makes it worthwhile. Double tap the screen and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything, but it makes it worthwhile, especially you're all watching from the comforts of your armchairs and your beds and your settees, and I'm stood here in cold. Even though I'm saying that, it's not cold actually. The next passenger train here, it's not due for another 25 minutes, but is there anything else in between? Where's my timetable man, Harley, gone? Harley. Malcolm Graham, done that, thank you Malcolm Graham. The Royal Artillery Class 45 Peak is now on tour with the Class 40 Western Wonder. Class 40 Western Wonder, I've never heard of that one. Is it Class 40 Western Wonder? Never heard that one before. James Pascal. No, the tour is called Western Wonder. Got you. I thought you meant Class 40 Western Wonder. I thought there ain't that many Class 40s about now. I keep seeing the same one up here coming through, Andania or whatever it's called, Andromeda or Andania. That comes through quite often. As long as this guy who's playing music stays away. Last thing I need is somebody playing music in the background. I'm just glad it's not freezing cold. It's just okay. I'm glad I put a coat on though. and yeah, I think it's called yeah, it's something like that. I must admit, I can't. Andromeda or something like that. I've seen it loads of times. It's a green one. It's either Andromeda or Andania, because the Alt 40s I think were named after ships, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's not too bad, Malcolm Graham. There's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not that cold. I don't know for sure, but I reckon it's about 12, 14 degrees at the moment. No, there's no Costa Coffee here. There's nothing. There's just 2 lifts, a footbridge, and a few bus shelters, and there's a wooden decorative train over here, which I'll show you. Lots of lights and cameras. But other than that, it's just not been that long modernised, this station. It's had, well, I say modernised, it's had the platforms extended to take longer trains. You can't really see it here, but I'll just point my camera up and you'll see where the platform are extended. If I just zoom in, look along, and it changes colour there, and that's where it extended. All 4 platforms have been extended to take longer. Yeah, that's what it feels about, something like that here now, 14. Is that about? You need to prepare your own on occasions like this. You need to prepare your own on occasions like this. Not grasping that one, Jeanette, but go on. Have I missed something in chat? You need to prepare your own on occasions like this. Oh, got you. Prepare your own Costa Coffee, yeah. I'm with it now. Sorry, I'm a bit slow on the uptake there. Yeah, no, it's all right. It's not cold at all. Yeah, well, I've been to Midsummer in down there. I used to actually deliver to Midsummer, to a pound shop in Midsummer. Well, I don't know if it was called, the place I used to go to were called, I think it was called Midsummer Norton, but I might be wrong. And a few nibbles, lol, yeah. I'm not allowed nibbles, Jeanette. I don't do nibbles no more. Nibbles are off the menu, I'm afraid. Come on, we need some activity. It's all gone very quiet. Page 20 and 30, got you, Harley. I'll find it. What's next through here, Harley? Anything freight-wise? Just search, yeah, well, I've searched 66 and it didn't come up for me earlier. But I'll do an EWS search 66. What's coming through here, Harley? Do you know, have you got real-time trains about you? Just have a look and see if there's anything interesting coming through here in next sort of 20 minutes or so. I know there is freight, but it might not be until later on. Well, I'm not standing here forever. Just search 66, right. When I get home, I shall have a look. Oh my God. 23:21. I ain't waiting for that one, Harley. There's an hotel's coming between now and then. Watu White, hey up, what's up man, how we doing? Alexander McDonald, how we doing? Fried chicken, what train coming? It doesn't look like there's anything. Doesn't look like there's anything coming fried chicken, unfortunately. Looks like we've had a fill of freight trains. There is some coming, but not for nearly another 50 minutes. Well, I'm not standing around for another 50 minutes, that's for sure. Yeah, don't think there's anything happening. I'm just looking at the passenger boards. Can't see what the hell they say. Can't read them from here. I know the next one on this platform is a passenger. Yeah. What is that you look for whilst train spotting? What is that you look for? I don't know what you mean, splodgy, splodgy. I'm trying to see what that board says across there, but can't read it. Right, everybody, I'm going to... No Flying Scotsman in Jack, no 1000. No Flying Scotsman, I'm afraid. Not tonight, Josephine. Excellent, Harley. I shall have a look when I finish this stream, which I think I'll be finishing very soon. I'm very quiet here. I think I've had the best sort of 3/4 of an hour here to an hour. That train guy, hello, Spodgy Spodgy, is it numbers of the train? Hello, that train guy, how are we doing? Well, I'm not looking for any numbers. I'm just purely videoing them, or streaming them, shall I say. But I will be back sometime tomorrow. It'll be, hello Train Master 499, how are we doing? What's up Train Master 499? How's it going? I've been on for over an hour here. But does know his stuff. Correct, Jeanette. You ever seen a badger bite a conrail? No, I haven't. We don't have third rail electric up here. They have it in Liverpool and down south. But we don't have it up here, it's all overhead electric. And we don't have many badgers either, certainly not on railway tracks anyway. Hello Stuart Ryan, how we doing? Hello, we're full white, we're too white. Damn man, I love trains. Oh, I hope. We've got some of this not stopping, that's for sure. Don't know what it is. This is a freight train, there's going to be somebody who gets sacked. Don't think it is, it's a passenger train. Excellent, Charlie. I'll have a look after. I'll have a look when I finished up here. That was a class 331. I might be train spotting in Weymouth. Excellent. She meant she did 2 announcements then, but I don't know if it's for the same platform. A Stanwell Clear, 2 Stanwell Clear announcements. Oh, there's something else coming on this platform. And it ain't stopping. Best train spotter in the world is a pigeon. Yeah, probably right there. My grandma lives in Wareham. Excellent. Wareham, sorry. And there goes a Pendolino blasting through. I don't know how fast it was going, but it was fairly tramping on. Makes me laugh. There's a big sign there saying keep off the track. Eh? Do they need to put it? I wouldn't mind signs. Do they really?
Train to arrive at platform 2 is the 2249 Northern service to Liverpool Line Street. Calling at Exton Barshall Lane, Wakefield Western, Bryn, Dartford, St Helens Circle, Cutto Heath, Eccleston Park,
Hello,
High Street,
Pr- Prem Jibai Shaham. How are we doing? Sorry if I've spelled your name wrong. I've found old bombs and human skulls on the railway. Whereabouts are you, Splodgy Splodgy? Hello, fried chicken. The meme ma, when is the train coming? Soon. Splodgy Splodgy, London Underground, right, I got you. Do you work for the London Underground? I presume if, yeah, oh, you work for the London Underground, got it. I understand. I see. I think it's a noise. He works for London Underground, I think. No one works on the London Underground. Yeah. I think it's amazing, mate, London Underground. I mean, all them tunnels going above and below each other, and they built them all them years ago when they had with donkeys and bloody, oh God, amazing. I mean, I know there's some of them are new, like the Elizabethan line, but all the old ones, good grief, how the hell did they build them all them years ago, 100 years ago, like we, and they had note. They have no machinery like we have now. And they go above each other, below each other, side of each other. Unreal. Sometimes I think to myself, one day the whole of London's just going to collapse and fall into ground. There's that much going on underneath. He works for Network Rail. I see. Last time someone worked there was F1 driver. It's hacking it down here in Salisbury, right? Just viewed his channel, got you. Absolutely pouring. Well, it's fine here, thank God. And this next train is pulling into platform 2, and it's the going to Liverpool Lime Street. And I'm presuming it's a 331. Looking at it, it is. Not very exciting. Absolutely pouring. Okay, Harley, no problem. As soon as I've finished here, I'll have a look. Stuart Wyan, is this Wigan Walgate? No. No, I'm just outside of Preston. Not far from Wigan, but no. I've been in some old derelict stations that have been abandoned since 1920s, yeah. I've watched quite a lot of videos on London Underground. It's very interesting. All the little passages and staircases that are no longer in use and all that sort of carry on. See you later, Train Spotter Carl. Catch you later. Probably do another stream tomorrow at some point. Anyway, I'm going to be knocking it on the head myself, I think. There's nothing else due here apart from another 331. Right, everybody. I shall bid you all farewell. Thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll catch you sometime tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Catch you all later. See you later, fried chicken. Catch you later, Mo Express. I'm just leaving now. See you later, Stuart Ryan. And everybody else. Train Spotter Carl, Harley, Stuart Ryan, Splodgy, Jeanette, Chris. I'll catch you all later. We talk challenges. See you later, folks. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.